Are you trying to manifest your desires with the law of attraction, but find yourself struggling with seemingly invisible blocks? Do you sometimes feel that you're very close, but then something gets in the way? Something that you can't quite identify, but you know it's there. If so, then you may be facing one or more of these common blocks to manifesting. Here are several quick ways to identify and remove them. Number 1. Not knowing what you want. Determining what you want may sound simple, but for most of us it's harder than it seems. Not knowing what you want can include any of the following blocks: failing to be specific about what you want, focusing on what you don't want, trying to manifest something that you don't believe you can have, and trying to manifest something that you don't really want. Sounds wild, doesn't it? Who would have thought it would be so difficult to determine what you want? Get specific. There are many reasons why people are afraid to be specific about what they want. They may not believe that they can have it. They may have tried to get it before and failed. They may feel that if they ask for it, then they won't get it, or any number of other reasons. If you ask most people what they want, you'll get vague answers, like being rich, happy, and having wonderful, loving relationships. While those are great intentions, they're very vague and subjective. How will you know when you get them? What would it look like to have them? In order to manifest something, it needs to be specific enough that you can visualize it and know what it would feel like to have it. For example, perhaps your desire is to be rich. What does being rich mean to you? It may mean a 6-figure yearly income. It may mean being out of debt and able to live happily on a small income. It may mean being able to travel whenever and wherever you wish. It may mean being a millionaire with a private jet. Once you get specific, you have a direction, something that you can manifest and know for sure when it has manifested. Focusing on what you don't want. For some reason, it's so much easier to know what you don't want than to figure out what you do want. And the problem is, when you focus on what you don't want, you tend to get more of what you don't want. Your subconscious mind doesn't recognize words as much as it connects with your feelings and the images in your thoughts. For example, say you don't want a red dragon. You immediately think of a red dragon with a feeling of resistance. Your subconscious mind takes that as an order for more resistance and red dragons. To take it a step further, say you love red dragons with a feeling of happiness. Your subconscious mind takes that as an order for happiness and red dragons. It just reads the images and the feelings and directs you to more of the same. When you focus on what you don't want, then you're creating negative feelings and more of what you don't want. When you focus on what you do want, you automatically create positive feelings and more of what you do want. Trying to manifest something that you don't believe you can have. This is a biggie, and most people do it without even realizing it. Here's an example. Do you believe that you can manifest $1 million? Just sit with it a minute and notice what comes up. What thoughts run through your mind? How do you feel inside? While you may wish to be able to manifest $1 million, you may not believe that you can do it. Just because you tell yourself in your mind that you can do it doesn't mean that you really believe that you can do it. A quick way to determine if you believe it or not is to think of what you want to manifest and see how it feels inside. Do you tense up when you think of it? Do you feel afraid or worried? Do you feel uncomfortable? If so, you don't believe it. It's not the end of the world. Simply change your intention to something that you do believe that you can manifest. Manifesting is a skill just like any other. Start small and get some positive results. As you see it working, you'll be able to believe for more and larger things. Trying to manifest something that you don't really want. This is a fun one. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. When you decide to manifest something, check with yourself first to make sure it's something that you really want. Not what someone else wants you to want or what you think you should want. Go for what you really do want. Trying to manifest what you don't really want is just another way to self-sabotage. You may feel like you're doing the right thing, but in your heart you know it's the wrong thing for you. If you're not sure if something is what you really want or not, then this is a good opportunity to look inside and reconnect with yourself. 2. Wanting to change while remaining the same. In order to manifest something new, chances are things will have to change. You will have to change. You may have to change old beliefs, old habits, and patterns of doing things, and learn something new. You may even have to change paths entirely. Changing old beliefs. It's difficult, if not impossible, to manifest your desires if you have old beliefs that conflict with what you want. If you believe that having money will make you a bad person, you'll have an uphill battle trying to manifest $1 million. However, if you believe that having money will give you the resources you need in order to help others, manifesting that money will be easier. If your beliefs and actions remain the same, then you will continue to get what you have always gotten. Changing old patterns. Like beliefs, we all have patterns and habits that we follow in our daily lives. Many of these habits are so ingrained that you may not even realize that you're doing them. Some habits, such as eating a cheeseburger and fries for lunch every day or avoiding exercise, would have to be changed in order to manifest health or weight loss. Learn something new. You may need more knowledge in order to manifest your desire. Sometimes a lot of the negative thoughts around an intention are reasonable concerns and questions. Before you label them as negative or try to push them away, look for answers to them instead. They may be merely a sign that you need more information. It's one thing to manifest $1 million. It's another thing entirely to know how to manage and invest it. Changing your path. Sometimes a block merely means that you can't get what you want by following that path. You may have to change to an entirely new path to get what you want. If what you've been doing isn't working, you may want to try something new. If you only date people in your small circle of friends and you've worked your way through all of the eligible ones there, you may want to try online dating instead. If you want to make a 6-figure income but find yourself stuck in a dead-end job, you may have to change jobs or start your own business to manifest your dream. Changing your path requires you to step outside your comfort zone, but it can be well worth it. After all, aren't you ready for a change? 3. Ignoring what you feel. Feeling and understanding your feelings are one of the quickest ways to manifest what you want. Your feelings are like a compass that shows you not only which direction you're going, but also helps you determine what you want and where you want to go. Generally, when you want to manifest something, it is because you want the feeling that you will have once it manifests. For example, the fun new sports car will help you to feel young, attractive, sexy, and full of energy, all positive, feeling good feelings. In order to manifest something that makes you feel good, you need to feel good now. So what's the easy way to feel good? Take care of yourself. Do things that feel good. Allow yourself to enjoy life. After all, it's your life. When you're struggling and miserable each day, you're only attracting more struggle and misery. Do more of what makes you feel good so that you feel good more and more of the time. Allow that feeling to spill over into the rest of your life. When you feel good and positive and upbeat, then you can attract good things easier because you're open to them and better able to accept them. However, it's also very important to allow yourself to feel all of your feelings. No one is happy all the time. We all experience a wide range of emotions. These emotions are what add color to our lives and help us to connect with our own true nature and connect with others. It's not about avoiding feelings. It's more about learning to feel, accept, and listen to your feelings. Feelings act as an internal guidance system. They help you to be more aware of what is happening in your daily life. They protect you and direct you to your true self. By stuffing your feelings or trying to force yourself to be happy all the time, you are only cutting yourself off from one of your best sources to manifest your true desires. Negative feelings are important sources of information. Feeling angry can show you where your boundaries are, or need to be. Sadness can show you things that you care about or that are important to you. It can also show you things that need more of your attention. Notice your feelings. Feel your feelings. Get to know them and understand what they're trying to tell you. Allow yourself to have them. You're only human after all. Removing blocks to manifesting. If you're having problems manifesting, these 3 common blocks may be what's standing in your way. First, decide what you want and make it specific enough that you will know when you get it. Make sure it's something that you want and something that you believe you can have. Be willing and open to make changes in how you think and act. Be willing to learn new things and try new paths. Above all, follow your feelings, accept them, and listen to what they're trying to tell you. They can be your best guide to remove blocks and manifest the life of your dreams. The key to the law of attraction is learning how to manage your mind. If you would like to learn how to harness the power of your mind, bypass negative thoughts, and break through hidden roadblocks that are holding you back, check out my free report, How to Activate Your Manifesting Mind. Simply click the link below to get more info and download it absolutely free. Manage your mind and manifest your destiny.